Right, I've just got this excellent new spotting scope, and it's made by IPRee, and it's a 15-45x60A. And I got this one not just because I'm interested in wildlife watching. I'm actually interested in wildlife photography, plus I'm also interested in filming sports like shooting and archery. And this spotting scope is absolutely excellent for that purpose. And if you haven't got an expensive SLR camera or a camera with a powerful zoom on it, this is a great alternative. So the spotting scope comes in this box. It comes in this nice nylon case that comes with it, or canvas case, and obviously some instructions. And the actual scope has a really nice lens cover at the front here, plus the eyepiece has a screw-on cover. Plus it comes with this strongly made steel tabletop tripod. It has fully coated optics with a 60mm objective lens, and it's nitrogen filled. Plus it's waterproof and can be used in the rain. The zoom ring is on the eyepiece here, and it's lovely and smooth to operate. It's marked 20 times, 40 times and 60 times. And the focusing knob is on the front here, and this is also nice and smooth to operate. It has an anti-glare pull-out lens hood, and that one's nice and smooth to actually pull out and push back. Plus it has an excellent sized tripod mount with a rubber covering there, and it locks up nicely. There's a brass 1/4 inch UNC standard tripod socket in that one. This is fully adjustable. You undo this knob here so you can actually swivel the scope like that, and it actually clicks into various different positions right the way round, and lock that one up. So that's a really good feature on a scope like this. And the reason that feature is so good is you can actually loosen that one off when it's on the tripod and swivel the scope round at an angle like that, and then if you're sitting on a chair you can view through the scope like that. And yesterday I took this spotting scope out into the English countryside, and I found it absolutely brilliant. The optical clarity is most impressive. I thought it was actually quite stunning. And that is obviously because it's nitrogen filled, it's anti-fogging, and it has the fully multi-coated optical lenses. Also it has what's known as a BA K4 HD glass prism. And that's what gives it such crystal clear optical clarity. It's perfect for bird spotting, wildlife watching, scenery viewing, watching sports and archery like I do. And it's also excellent for taking photographs and doing videos. And that's because the Chinese have come up with this clever idea, this adapter which can hold a cell phone and actually clamp onto the spotting scope. Plus you can get these adapters on Banggood. They're very low cost, easy to set up, plus they won't mark or damage the spotting scope or the phone in any way. There's a foam rubber over the clamp which holds the phone, and you screw the clamp in and out with this knob here. So put the phone into the clamp, making sure that the clamp will not clash with the buttons on the side of your phone. Lock that one up nice and tight, and then on the back here you have another knob. You loosen this one and position the circle directly over the camera there, so the camera's dead center in the hole there. Lock this one up nice and tight, and then on this ring here when you screw this one in, there's 3 locking tabs which lock onto the exterior part of the eyepiece of the spotting scope, and again, because these are plastic, they won't damage the scope. So make sure that one's fully open, put it onto the viewing part of the scope, and then tighten the ring. And you don't have to really over tighten it, just tighten it enough. When you're doing that, be careful that you don't actually move the camera on the actual adapter. If you do move the camera on the adapter, it's best to take it off again and position the camera directly over that hole like I just showed. And just remount it on the spotting scope. And then you'll see the circle of the viewing on the phone when you turn your camera on or whatever. And then you zoom in to get the best or widest possible picture to actually take photographs or film. So I think it's an excellent setup, and I'm looking forward to getting some really good wildlife photos and video with this one. And I have actually ordered a phone that I'm dedicating just for holding on spotting scopes and night vision monoculars or whatever. Having an extra phone for this purpose is really the best way to go. You don't have to actually turn the notifications off or the sound, or remember to do that. So if you buy a scope like this, the next time you buy a phone, it might be actually worth keeping your old phone for this purpose. So at the moment I haven't been able to get out to do any wildlife photography or videos with this one. I have done some archery videos which I shall show at the end of this video. And I'll put a link on below to have a look at this spotting scope if you're interested. It has some excellent photos and that on the Banggood listing, plus there's some excellent information and all the features and specifications of this scope. It really is a wonderful piece of equipment. And now I'll just conclude with some video footage that I shot yesterday over my family's place. They have an archery range over there. This is 35 yards. They are shooting at a balloon on a target. And there are 2 archers, both using Instinctive Archery, using the Samick Soge Recurve bow.